Hello, everyone, and welcome to Butchie Boom. We're so happy that you can be here. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to be doing this Uber thing. We're going to be talking about the Uber driver app. Okay, I know we've talked about it in the past, but we got to talk about it some more because there's a whole bunch that we still have to talk about. Okay, real quick, welcome to our newest affiliate. You saw that. Check the link below. Quick dash cam update. You guys saw the video. We had some issues with our dash cam. Wow, did that ever work out? We're going to give you more information at the end of the video. Meanwhile, we did a new video, and you can check the link out for that below. Okay. What does the Uber driver app profile have on you? I think that that's a big question that a lot of folks overlook. Before I get too far into that, I know a lot of folks don't really pay attention to the rating. And I know a lot of folks never fill out their profile because I've been in Ubers and they have absolutely nothing in their profile. I think that's a big mistake. And we're going to talk about why your driver profile is so important, especially for new drivers. Okay, it's very important. And, you know, experienced drivers too. We need to have our profiles. Because I think that there's a question to be asked, is your driver profile costing you money? It's very possible. We're going to get into more about that, so stick around. Okay, before we get too far ahead, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It means an awful lot. It shows your support. Let's move on. I have a little thing on the scroll going about Willie Nelson in the bottom, so we'll get rid of that in a minute. I just want to put that out there, okay? So impressions matter, folks. And we're doing Uber, we're doing Lyft, whether it's Uber Eats, Uber Drive, whatever it is we're doing, this is a business. Make no mistake about it. Until they change the system and make everybody employees or whatever they're going to do, we have to treat this as a business. So what do we do when we're in business? We need to make the money. That's what it's about. You know, we got those, what is somebody says about the Benjamins, and it is, okay? So impressions matter. And we're going to talk about that, how to make a smacking, beautiful first impression, okay? That's one of the reasons why the Uber driver profile is so, so important. And a lot of folks make big mistakes by disregarding it, okay? It's one of your best tools to help you increase your earnings, your tips. It helps break the ice. We'll get more into that. But it's your first meeting with your passenger. And a lot of folks overlook that and they say, you know, profile. Nobody's going to fill out a profile. Well, that's a mistake. And people wonder, you know, my ratings are bad. People seem uncomfortable when they get in the car. People aren't talkative. You think perhaps maybe your profile could be the reason why. So I'm challenging you on that. If you're new, you have to make sure that that profile is up to date. Okay. And we're going to talk about that again. All right. Passengers feel more at ease if they know a little bit about you before you arrive. There's no doubt about it. You're getting into a stranger's car. Yes, a stranger's getting into your car, but you have more control being behind the wheel. That's my opinion. I think that the passengers, there's a lot of people out there who are uncomfortable getting into a stranger's car. They're calling an Uber for whatever their reason is, and they love every opportunity they can to get to know who the person is or what or about the person before they get in the car. When you're doing your profile, you can be creative. Uber gives you tons of room to be creative here in your profile. Okay, you need to make sure make a short intro video. You don't need to, but it's something that you may want to consider as part of that creativity thing. I did that and it works out fairly well. I put a link to it's called Uber Hacks. It's in the description below. You can check it out, or it's in the Uber playlist. One of the other things I would suggest to you very strongly, and it's not because they're an affiliate that I'm going to mention this. They have an affiliate Grammarly, and it's free below their plugin. But make sure your spelling and grammar are correct. It really does go a long way, and it shows professionalism. Again, this is a business, folks. You know, we have to treat it as a business. So if people think, you know, if we put across a business atmosphere, your passengers are going to treat you that way. The tips is what we're looking for, okay? Because we know Uber pays crap, all right? You can let in your profile, you can let people know the languages you speak. It's really important. If you speak multiple languages, put it in there. Boy, that can mean the world of difference to a passenger getting into your car. Okay. You can even put some icebreakers, that you're, the first couple of lines of your thing, something adventurous about you, that you're, that you make spectacular lava cakes. Whatever whatever makes you unique, you can put something in there. And they're great icebreakers. And many of time I've had passengers say, "Oh, so you like to drive, huh?" You can even tastefully advertise your side hustle, folks. Listen, I've had riders now know about this YouTube channel and have subscribed because of the link that I put below. I leave my business cards tastefully where they can be seen in the back seat. Again, I keep my car very clean, and you'll see that, and it's very bare. You'll see that in my video. What I did not do is put this up there for some reason. I think it was one of my first videos. I'm doing it on YouTube, and I wasn't quite sure. But since, I'm going to be updating that video, so you can watch for that. But again, impressions matter. So if you're going to put your side hustle up front, do it. You're not trying to browbeat somebody. If you're a painter, put it in there. I paint, whether you paint houses, interior, exterior, or you paint portraits. Are you an accountant on the side? Are you an attorney on the side? What do you do on the side? Are you a housekeeper looking for additional work? You can put all kinds of stuff up there, and you can even put your own referral links up. There's tons of things you can do in that Uber profile. But the most important part of this is making sure that you get your customers to feel comfortable, because yes, they are your customers. They're riders, but they're coming to you and they're riding in your car. Okay. And riders are smart. Make no mistake. They're smart. Riders have probably taken more rides than we've given in Uber rides because they've been doing it for a long time. And, they know that when a driver takes the time to complete a profile, they're taking their job seriously. And what is that seriously? It means you're taking their safety seriously too. So if you're more inclined to do it, and don't just ask me, the statistics show it, just look at all the boards. Ask your riders, does it matter? Do you read the profile? Some will say yes, some will say no. I believe in err on the side of caution. Your profile can be very reassuring to people who, college students, younger folks, older folks. What do I mean by reassuring? So let's say that you were a school bus driver for 15 years. Put that in your profile. That shows experience that you've been a driver. You drove a taxi cab. That shows experience. Oh, you worked at a restaurant for 10 years. So you've got human service and public interaction experience. That's wonderful stuff. You need all that for driving an Uber. Or reassure them. Say, you know what? I'm also new. I'm enjoying my time driving with Uber. Thank you so much. I'm going to be there as soon as I can, or something along them lines in your profile. It really does go a long way for reassuring your riders, because that's what it's about. If they get into your car and they have a little sense about you before they get in, they're going to be more relaxed. They're going to be more engaging. My experience, and it's just mine, but I think it's everybody else's too. The more engaged your rider is, the higher the tip. Again, Uber pays crap. The tips are what we're looking for. And if we can't get those tips, we're definitely looking for those 5 stars, because I am of the belief that the ratings do matter. You're going to get matched with the higher your rating with the higher rated riders. Okay. So for me, it all goes hand in hand. We're professionals out there. We're doing a service on the road. Let's make sure our profiles are up to date and we make our passengers feel as comfortable as we possibly can. Remember, we're in control. It's our car. We're in control. Okay. So they're going to feel, whatever they're going to feel, but we're going to do our best to try to reassure them that you're a safe driver and you're going to take their safety seriously. Now, let's talk about what not to put in your profile. So you can put your side hustle in, you can put some descriptions in, some hobbies in. You can do a lot of stuff, but we got to talk about really seriously here what not to put in the profile. And believe it or not, you can be deactivated by putting some stuff in your profile, and you don't want that. Okay. Anything that I've told you so far is based on my personal experience, and I have not been deactivated for it. And Uber knows my profile very well, believe me. The first thing you want to do is you're pushing your side hustle. That's one thing. If you have a website or something along that line, But don't give stuff too personal. You really want to separate and keep that separation. Self-disclosure and being an Uber driver, you want to be able to put, when they get out of your car, you move on to the next one. You want to hand your business card to them so they can contact you, perhaps maybe the telephone number, maybe whatever you're doing. But just keep it light. Don't put too much personal information in there because, it's a safety issue, folks. Absolutely nothing religious. You can't do it. The reasons are obvious. Absolutely nothing political. The reasons are obvious. In fact, I will do everything I possibly can to not even talk about those things in my car. If a passenger brings it up, I will, if I have to make something up, change the topic. In other words, oh, did you see that rabbit over there? Look, did you see? Completely change the friggin' topic. I won't get on them. I won't get engaged in that garbage when I'm in my car. I got to focus on driving. A little light banter once in a while. I have no problem with that. Let's get back to making that video for a second that I told you about. It's very easy, folks. It's very simple, not very complicated. You use your cell phone. You're going to make a quick, short video. Excuse me, I need a sip. Throat strike. To make a very short video, use your cell phone. Have somebody help you out. Now, what I would suggest, maybe you're sitting in your car. Somebody's taking a video of you, walking around your car, open the car doors up, and say, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm your Uber driver, your Lyft driver. I am on my way. I'm going to be there just as soon as the app says I'm going to be there, depending upon traffic. If you need to get a hold of me for anything, you can reach me right through the app by texting or giving a call. And thank you so much. And we'll see you as soon as we get there. If you have any questions, let me know. If you prefer a specific radio station, let me know. The air conditioning, let me know. Blah, 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 blah. You can put that all in your friggin' 30-second video. And I can't tell you how far that will go with your riders. They're going to love you. They're going to think that you just invented bread. Okay? They're going to be throwing the money at you. So that's my suggestion. And I'm telling you, you can load it up on YouTube. It's free. It's easy. The one thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't use my personal account. You can make a Gmail account. And it could be Uber Riders Anonymous, hello, or whatever you want to call it. But I wouldn't take my personal name off it. Put the video up there, load it up. It's very, very, very easy. It's free, and you can put the link right in the description of your profile. Wow, does that go a long way? I'm not kidding. Okay, make the video private. Nobody has to see it unless you want them to. Like I said, you just put that link in your profile. There's no crazy tricks to it. Keep your language appropriate. Be dressed appropriate. Look into the camera, just like I'm trying to do with my glasses. But it's very, very easy. You don't have to overcomplicate it. And it really does help them break the ice. Will every passenger watch your video? No. But some will. A lot will. And the more that watch, they're going to feel more and more comfortable. So the more that profile is complete, the better your passengers are going to be. And this is, I know there's a lot of people out there that say, oh, screw the passengers. And they call them all kinds of names. And, there's indignant and self-righteous and all. Yes, they are. That's working with the public. Welcome to the world. That's the way it is. There's a certain limit of tolerance that we have to have. And then it crosses the line to abuse. And I'm not suggesting anybody take that. But, what I do suggest is that you try to make your passengers feel as welcome and warm as you possibly can. And I'll tell you, you'll be surprised. Those 5 stars will come rolling in because people have to go out of their friggin' way. It's outrageous with Uber to find the ratings so they can rate the drivers. It's crazy. And we all need those 5 stars. Ratings matter. We get matched with the riders with higher ratings, the higher our rating is. And this goes for Uber Eats too, folks. If you're doing the Uber Eats, those Uber customers, they're sitting there, they're looking through your profile. They're reading all those comments that people have left. They're reading through your profile. And there's nothing more frustrating, in my experience, what I've heard, my feedback is to have somebody not have their profiles filled out. So, we're not lazy or apathetic people. Let's fill it out. And guess what? If you need help filling this out, the Grammarly thing in the bottom will help you fill that out. Or not fill it out, but they'll help you write it and make sure it's grammatically correct. But you can come in here and send me an email. I'll help you fill out or create a profile. I want everybody to be a success here. It makes us, we're in a tough business, and it's high risk no matter how you shake the tree. But our job is to just make it as comfortable as we can for those passengers who need to get from point A to point B, and us to make a living without kissing too much behind. But we have to, because we're in business, and that's what businesses do. We have to make money, so we have to earn it. Whatever the case may be, I don't want to get into it on a political thing. But listen, we have a lot more to talk about on this topic, and I can go on for the next 5 hours, all right, or 5 months. I don't want to do that. But if you have more questions, let me know in the comments. You can send an email at info@butchieboom.com. I've already answered several emails and responded. I have no problem doing that. If you need some one-on-one time, I don't mind setting up a camera and giving you a link, and we can link together and chat. Let me know in the comments. We'll hook up and figure it out. I want to help you get on the road and do it safely. So again, not rocket science, folks. I do appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a whole bunch going on. That Willie Nelson thing you just saw, okay, that's, another series that we're getting ready to put out. We just went to Outlaw Music Fest, another crazy thing for picking up Uber and Lyft passengers. But we were able to go inside and we got some pretty cool video. So if you get a chance, check it out. Don't forget to check out the unboxing video for the dash cam. The really quick thing on that is we were expecting this DR900S cam, and it was a total complete fiasco from BLACKVUE, Black Box My Car, our new affiliate, to the point where they actually sent us an upgrade. Folks, it was a surprise. I had no idea until we were into the video. If you want, check it out. We're going to be putting some more video up, or we're going to put some actual video up of the videos that we're taking with this cam, because it's phenomenal. It's got front and rear, and it even has an infrared section if you want to point it on the inside for keeping the videos of the cabin. But overall, I'm telling you, I had a great experience with this, and what the shock. It felt like Christmas morning. So as an Uber driver, Lyft driver, we don't get too many great surprises, and this was a good one. You know what I mean? It was a nice little bonus from them, because I know we're going to be here talking about it. So again, just to recap, let's make sure we got those profiles up and done, because they really do matter. If you need help, let me know. We'll help you out. We'll figure out how to do this for you. Get you going and get a good profile. Try to do that video. The video, just a really quick 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You got about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes in between picking up your passengers. Gives them something to do, keeps them busy, really engaging them before they even get in the car. They're going to think you invented bread, okay? Sliced bread. They're going to think you did it, because they're going to be that impressed that you went out of your way to introduce yourself. Again, try to keep your car minimal. You don't want to have it too busy on the inside, okay? I know people say, oh, it's my car. Yes, I know, but you're putting people in from all different walks of life. I find my experience, the emptier my car, the better it is. The cleaner the car, the better it is. And that's clean inside and out. So that's my friendly tip. Now I have another app I want you guys to get. That's why I got my phone here. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. It's the Uber Fleet app. This app is essential. And the reason why it's essential, it gives you a heads up on your ratings. We all know that when we get a Uber passenger in the car and we drop them off, the ratings, we don't know who rates us when and how, where. Well, here's an idea on how you can figure it out. Okay. The reason I'm telling you this is because you'll be able to see that, oh shit, my rating just went down, even before it pops up in your driver's app. Okay. And you're going to be able to play back in your mind a little bit and say what caused this to happen, a learning experience for next time. So it's the Uber Fleet app, and register yourself in there as a fleet driver. It's a separate app, but yet connected somehow to Uber. And I don't know how I found it, but I found it 6, 7, 8 months ago. And then I check it after every passenger, because I know, and then I can go back and look, because we all have those passengers say, oh, I just know they're going to freaking just give me a bad rating. I hit that bump too hard. I had no idea it was there. Sometimes these people can be just a little too indignant, but so you get an idea, and obviously we can't rate them back. There's no revenge or anything like that, but it gives us a learning experience so we can look back and say, I need a 5-star rating every single time. What could I have done different? So that's my other tip for you, is to get that fleet, the Uber fleet. It's called Uber Fleet. I did not put a link below because I forgot until just now to mention it, but I have been wanting to mention it. You know, if the creeks rise tomorrow and I can't ever do this again, I want everybody to know and go get that Uber Fleet app. It really does work. And it'll tell you right then and there, and it breaks it down too. It gives you how many miles you've gone, the hourly rate you're being paid. The only thing it does not know and it doesn't keep track of are quests and tips. So it's more like, you know, if you have a car that you're renting out to somebody's working on your Uber plan, because you can do that. You can have people work under you. We'll get into that at some point. So you can track your drivers. So all you do is list yourself as a driver. Yes. And then you see all the stats and this, you know, if you're the supervisor and you're going to come back and you're going to holler at these guys, hey, you did something and you canceled 3 trips and you turned down 2 and your rating dropped to 4.4. What happened? So, you know, that's what it's primarily for. But for, you know, we're our own bosses here, folks, and resources are resources, and we need every last one. So get that app. It's really going to help you a lot. And I know we've been going a long time, 21 minutes. So I'm going to head this off. If you're just joining us, rewind it and check it again. It's really worth watching. Leave us some comments. There's a bug flying. Sorry. Leave us some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. And look around our channel. We got so much more that we're doing. Okay. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll see you next Saturday or next Friday at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock next Friday. Somewhere.